The Matrix, released in 1999, captivated audiences with its deep philosophical concepts and commentary on society. The Matrix is about a computer hacker named Neo, who is disillusioned with his life and seeks deeper meaning. Soon after the plot unfolds and his world is turned upside down, he is told that everything around him is not what it seems. He is told that all his memories and experiences were nothing more than simulations, a series of ones and zeros on a screen. It is all part of a grander scheme to enslave people's consciousness in order to use their bodies as electrical fuel for their machine overlords.
Right now, we're inside a computer program.
Is it really so hard to believe? Your clothes are different, the plugs in your arms and head are gone. Your hair has changed. Your appearance now is what we call residual self-image. It is the mental projection of your digital self.
Morpheus tells us to question our senses and to elaborate on what we consider true reality. This movie uses many religious and philosophical influences to explain that our plane of existence is merely and utterly superficial. It can be said that we are living in a spectacle-driven society that is void of any true meaning. Religions such as Hinduism speak of an elusive reality called Maya, which is separate from the eternal world. Buddhism has a similar concept called samsara, which sees enlightenment as a method of detachment from our current existence. Along with these examples, Plato's cave allegory comes to mind. The philosopher is like a prisoner who is freed from the cave and comes to understand that the shadows on the wall are not reality at all, for he can perceive the true form of reality rather than the manufactured reality that is the shadows seen by the prisoners.
Even now, in this very room, you can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
What truth?
That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind.
Morpheus explains that some people actually like living in the Matrix. They enjoy this superficial existence because for them it means a safe life, full of pleasures and comforts. We have given away our rights to large companies and governments in exchange for convenience and commodities. We are losing our human essence and trading it for the quick jolt of dopamine we get when we pick up our phones. This dopamine rush is wiring our brains in such a way that is creating a generation that is prone to anxiety and depression. We are losing our ability to connect and cooperate, essentially losing what it means to be human.
The Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy. But when you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system, that they will fight to protect it. Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress?
I was...
Look again. Again.
The power that Neo holds is the ability to detach himself from the mental prison the Matrix attempts to create. Like all of us, we have the ability to set ourselves free from the ideas of society that have been holding us back. Profit through exploitation has been the social norm since the Industrial Revolution. We must remove our belief that we are insignificant beings unable to challenge the status quo. Collectively, we can begin to free our minds as Neo did. It is only when we have our eyes open that we can collectively solve the problems of the world. An Indian yogi and author, Yagi Vasudev, once said, "Ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is brutal. The brutality of ignorance is such that it will make you dead while alive."